Season 6 of the finals is about to be here in some days, which means new guns, ranked and world tour is getting reset. People are gonna make new videos about why the finals is dead or dying. Scotty's gonna make fun of June for another 3 months, and maybe I'll get to play in the preview event. If I do, I'd put a video out. Can't stream it. My PC, it just ain't got that dog in it right now. And by that I mean a better CPU. But if you haven't played the finals at all, or just recently, season 1 was like launch, right? Just like establishing, right? Season 2, they had this CNS hacker group theme going on with the lobby, and Sister Rising map had that going on. One of the, probably my favorite season, low key, especially because they added power shift. That's the best mode they've added. Season 3, they added Kyoto, had a whole Japan theme going on. I think they leaned into the theme a little too much, but you know, everybody make mistakes. They changed rank to terminal attack, which was that was also what they added in season 2. But yeah, they changed the rank to season 3. And as a result, they added in World Tour, what we have now. Season 4 was essentially to say, my bad. They went back to ranked as cash out tournaments. And overall, just felt like season 1 part 2. You know, like new map, Fortune Stadium, very finals core. They still say cores, like with all the fashion stuff, like the millions of cores. Anyways, and it was a poor decision for sure. People were just being overly dramatic about it, sending death threats, just kicking and screaming. And it's like, all right, gonna be okay. But yeah, like I said, new map, that was Fortress Stadium, 3 solid weapons, because that usually doesn't happen. That was a flaw of season 2. The weapons were bad weak. Now season 5, we got Bernal, you know, we got the battle pass, the Mexican theme. This is a season where I think they leaned into the theme too little. Essentially, if I wasn't playing on Bernal, I kind of forgot that was the theme in the first place. But you know, the battle pass, it had Mayan said, Day of the Dead, things like that. So it's not like it wasn't there at all. It just wasn't as prevalent as it could have been. And the finals also had their own sanctioned event for like content creators, just like, you know, high level players of the game. I'm pretty sure it was Power Shift when they did this. So that was something that popped up this season. Another thing that popped up, at least came to my attention, was the final stats app. Now this isn't a part of the game. This is a PC only app. Gives you the like nittiest and grittiest details of how you played, what you did wrong, what you did right, why you're bronze, why you're diamond, or anything in between. And I mean like weapons, builds, team comps, maps, combinations of those. Like it's very in-depth. And what they just added is an AI coach. So now Siri can tell you exactly why your best is not good enough. For free though. The entire app is free. There's nothing in it. Like it's not possible to spend money in this stats app. So you don't have to worry about that. But you can win some giveaways with the in-app currency that they have. And on top of that, they got their own tournaments now for all of y'all that claim to put it on. Now, not everybody's claims are accurate. So now we can see. So yeah, you can vote on people's fists. And I think you should try it. Cause again, it's free. It's not gonna put any like stress on your PC. It runs on Overwolf. Whenever I play finals, like I don't even notice that it's actually running, which is saying something. Cause if I have, like I can't stream the game because of how CPU intensive it is, but this app is perfectly fine. Never had a problem with it. So you can use the link in the description. It's my referral link. You'd be helping me out a little bit. Again, there's no money to be spent in the app, so it's not like you're paying for anything. It's just like if you use my link, you can help me specifically, so I would appreciate you. But yeah, going back to the theme of season 5 just not being leaned into that much, like on a scale of like season 2 being like a good balance of theme and like core finals aesthetic and atmosphere and vibe, season 1 just being just purely final score, and then season 3 being like mostly themed, no final score type thing. Season 5 falls between like over here, in between season 1 and 2. I feel like season 2 is like a good reference point. So as you can imagine, this is on my wish list. I got things that I'm hoping that will be in season 6 and beyond. Whenever they can get to these, hopefully they get to these. Before I could even get this video out, they already, you know, granted some wishes. I mean, I've been asking for a some kind of lever action marksman rifle that like hits harder than the pike, but it's not a full-on sniper. And now we have the CB01 repeater that's on the medium. So great job. And yeah, they're doing a whole series with the teasers. We're on day 5 right now, so something new every day. They just dropped a trailer for New Vegas, not Fallout, like just updated Vegas. They put something out yesterday about the sponsors, I believe. So we got Engimo, we got Ospus, and Alpha Acta, and then a couple other things. The article link, it's updating every day, so the link is in the description as well. Now, the first thing I'm wishing for in season 6 or at some point in time is a UI update. The way it is now, we kind of have like, so with the modes, right? You go to select the mode, it's in the bottom right. Other modes is like kind of grayed out, which I think is a little strange. And then when you go there, you got quick cache, World Tour, Ranked, and then like everything else is kind of like blocked up on the side. I feel like we should have all our options just seen. So you could keep like bigger tiles for World Tour and Ranked, and then you just have, even if they're like pillars or something, just like don't hide the other quick play modes. You want to make something small, make it the practice mode, make it even the customs. It's like only so many people are using customs. They're not used all that often by most people. So you can have like the practice mode, tutorials, customs. Yeah, all those, just like have those a little bit smaller. Something like this. Clearly I don't do this for a living, but something along these lines when you do go to pick a mode. On the main menu, making it more clear, like bigger of the changing mode. And yeah, that's all I really have to say about that. I'm not super picky with UI. Only time I really talked about it was in my last video about Fragpunk. That main menu, bro, you could take an extensive tour of that main menu, bro. Like it takes a tutorial. It's like Warframe. Trying to figure out how to play Warframe. You need a whole tutorial. Shout out Gaming Merchant. He dead made one. Or Jack Sather made a video, like fire video actually. And yeah, he broke down how he thinks the UI should look. A little different from mine, but I think we're kind of agreeing on the point of not hiding quick play modes. And he like motion blur like me. Y'all be getting on me about that. I'm not turning it off. I played with it on and off so many times. I'm like, bro, this is not affecting me. And it looked good. I don't like my game to look good, bro. Think I spent all this money on the PC for an ugly game? No. And before I tell you the rest of my hopes and dreams, you should tell me yours. Anything. About season 6, of course. Anything you got, put it in the comments. Maybe you're like me and you are tired of getting stabbed in the back, or maybe you just hate everything I like. Whatever it is, let me know. And leave a like, because it's on the way. You remember the hype button? That was supposed to be a thing, and I don't know what happened to it. I never saw it myself. I only saw like YouTube talking about it in one of their YouTube creator video things, and I'm like, what happened to that? Not that I was trying to have to say like hit the hype button. It's like, that's just like, I know I say some corny stuff sometimes, but I got limits. Like I was not trying to do that. Anyways, next up, tournaments for the other modes, and really just Power Shift. I feel like Power Shift will work pretty well. If they were to bring back TDM, they could try it. I don't know how much I would like that, or if anyone would like that, but I think it's worth a try. And they could do it like LTM style, so you win X amount of tournaments and you get this reward. Could be coins, like you could just get like multi-bucks for winning a number of tournaments. And then it'd be similar to World Tour in that way, where it's like you hit this milestone, you get some coins back. They could do that. Could be multi-bucks, could be skins, whatever it is. Now, the next thing is the theme. Basically making the seasons distinctive from each other. 4 and 5 and 1 are all pretty much the same thing. Yes, 5 has the Mexican theme with the Battle Pass and Bernal, but again, when I'm not playing on Bernal, I forgot the theme is there in the first place. There is the music though. That part is my fault because I be turning it off. I turn the music off in every game I play. Me and my Spotify app are very good friends. But like I didn't need the music in season 2 or 3 to notice that the theme was there. You know, it was very much prevalent. It really does come down to the map. Like even with Bernal itself, it has a lot of parts that are, you know, super sponsor heavy, which it's supposed to be. I mean, it's a game show, all these sponsors and stuff. But Kyoto feels very distinct, and Bernal does in some parts, but not all parts. I think the main menu helps just as much, because like with season 3, you had not Japan's flag because it was red on red, but you had like the sun. How you have the red dot on Japan's flag, you had that in the background as like just a reminder, like this is what season that you're in, pretty much. Which goes into the lore, my next thing, just making it a little more prevalent and noticeable. Could use each season as like character building for not just Scotty and June, but maybe like the CEOs. Maybe the CEOs are like guest commentators each season. So like the 3 sponsor CEOs, they guest commentate on certain maps or certain during certain stops in World Tour. When it's like a sponsored stop in World Tour, that's the tournaments that they're going to be guest commentators on. Scotty June ask them questions, stuff like that. And then if people want to know more than that, then you have like what's on the site, and then like the videos that people are making about the lore. And yeah, because like we're pretty aware that it's a game show, but we're not aware of much past that, you know? Now the last thing is just, you know, I gotta say it, it's optimization, bro. I'd still like to stream the game. The game I'm streaming right now when I do stream is Fragpunk. That game is optimized like perfectly. I forget that my PC's even streaming it. Like it just doesn't affect it at all. It's like runs very well. Granted, way less going on in that game, so of course it's easier for them to optimize that game than it is for the finals. But again, lower CPU usage for us PC people. I don't know if people's PS5s and Xboxes are turning into jet engines on some PS4 timing, but I would hope not. If it is, fix that too. And I don't really have a wish list point for like metas and all that. Honestly, I use the F-car so much that now if the F-car gets real bad, yes, I'll stop using it. But I mean, there's so many clips in my videos that are of the F-car that I intentionally don't use it sometimes for the sake of putting variety in the clips. I do like the Cerberus a lot more now. Like I got real used to using it. I like it. The model they massacred, my boy, but I like the Cerberus now. And then, you know, I've been using the FAMAS and the AR. I think it's called the ARN something on the light, the new gun. Let me just look. The ARN 220. It's a light AR with like a quick reload on it. That one looked pretty fun. But yeah, meta should be mentioned in a video like this, but if you've seen enough of my videos, you know I don't care all that much. But we're not done. I'm gonna do a quick tier list. Shout out to Tomo for his format. He does banger to clanger. So we got banger, small bang, mid, small clang, and clanger. Essentially A, B, C, D, E. Or A, B, C, D, F. But yeah, man, I be watching his videos. He makes F1 content. This season's gonna be fire, bro. Yeah, if you don't watch F1, whatever. But you might have seen Lewis Hamilton's debut pick for Ferrari. That's the hardest debut pick of all time. I drop a fit pick like that, that's being pinned on the account, on all the accounts permanently. It's always gonna be up there. But yeah, Lewis to Ferrari, Lando finna get this championship this year. Jack doing, God, I know this is a side thing, but bro, first practice of the entire season, they're already showing Jack Doohan's replacement, Franco Colapinto. It's like, can he have a moment to breathe? He's had one race. Yeah. So yeah, I talked about season 1 being like the baseline season, right? And I'm going off like how much I enjoyed it at the time, and then also how I think it compares to other seasons overall. So season 1, I mean, bro, like we was chilling. Nobody was being dramatic about the game dying. We was out there blowing stuff up, blowing each other up. It was violence and smiles. That's a banger. Season 2, I think Recon Senses, this is when Recon Senses got taken out. That was crazy in season 1. That ability was wild, especially when you had that in the model. Crazy stuff. But season 2, they took it out, had the dematerializer. My favorite specialization. Weapons were weak, to be fair. They were pretty weak at the time. I know the FAMAS is decent now, but like at the time, pretty weak. But yeah, like power shift, that's my favorite quick play mode. Like this was a banger, bro. They got the theme right. They had it like integrated well. That's also a banger. Season 3, I know you want me to put this in clanger, but I don't hate Kyoto. I get the sense that Kyoto has a bit of a stench around it when it comes to a lot of the community. I think it's more so of the ranked terminal attack still being attached to that since it's the same season. But Kyoto, I like playing on Kyoto. I don't dislike any map. Skyway Stadium is my favorite, but I don't actually like dislike playing on a map, you know. For ranked terminal attack, I did not play that. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you like I played it. I didn't play it. I was playing World Tour. Battle Pass was tough though. Battle Pass was fire. I played it in small clang because like ranked was just not something I enjoyed. But I'm not putting it in full clanger. Like it has some good qualities. They just messed up with some things. And then like the weapons were just bleh. Except the bow was really fun. But like medium swords, it was like eh. Now season 4 or season 1 part 2, it had a lot of good energy going into it, and it's like Fortune Stadium is cool. I think I like Kyoto more than Fortune Stadium, to be honest. So like see, Fortune Stadium, solid map, you know. Now the thing about this season, all the weapons were good. The pike was on something different when it dropped. The deagles were pretty good. They are still pretty good. The light shotgun, I used it a decent amount when it first dropped. I haven't used it much recently, but you know, light shotgun wasn't bad. I can at least say that. So all 3 weapons being usable from the jump, haven't been able to say that until this point. And this is when I had like all of my higher view videos, so I'm putting it in small bang. Season 5, I enjoy the Cerberus, and you know, the Shack 50 is cool. It's effective, it's just not like my favorite as far as like fun, you know? Which is ironic because how much I use the Scar, and it's like kind of the heavy Scar, but hey man, I enjoy playing on Bernal though. It's a good map. I'm feeling mid on this one, you know, nothing particularly bad about it, nothing particularly great about it in my opinion, but I put it in mid. As for season 6, it's just a prediction. So what we got so far, like I mentioned the teaser event earlier, you know, we got Vegas, we got New Vegas, we got 3 new weapons that are all looking, they all look solid. Like the minigun's crazy. I've been asking for a lever action Lockwood type. The light AR, I wasn't expecting that. That seems cool. So, new map, revamped map, new weapons, sponsors. I don't know if I'm gonna go red back to back, like go from Daisuke to Alpha Acta. And Engimo, I like Engimo's color. It just depends on what the rewards are. We'll see what I pick. But y'all knew for season 5, it was Daisuke from the jump, bruh. There was no question. That leather jacket, that's what did it for me. Not from like the rewards of this season. Like it was just something that was in the game that I got, and I'm like, bro, they got the hardest logo. They look like Nissan, but they're not a car company in the game, but still. Preview event coming up. Hopefully I can play in that, record it and all that. I feel like I'm predicting a small bang with season 6. I don't want to say it's going to be a banger. I feel like small bang is where I'm at. I feel like that's going to be a good prediction. Like I made predictions for the entire year. For like entirety of 2025, what I think Finals is going to do. I had one that was like they're gonna put M&K on console because they be working with the consoles, They got the 120 frames, they got it on PS4, so I feel like that's one thing that's gonna happen. The rest of them are in the video. You can go watch that right now. Next video is gonna be the AI coach from the Final Stats app, so go ahead and download that for one. Try it out if you're on PC. And yeah, man, that's all I gotta say. Sub to the channel. You have a blessed day.